Hey Louie, what's a pirate's favorite camera?
The Canon EOS R. Hey, it's Louie here from the camera store.
This is Danny from the camera store.
So we're both primarily wedding shooters, both shooting mirrorless right now. So we thought we'd take a look at the Canon EOS R, their first take at a full-frame mirrorless camera.
Yeah, it's a beautiful autumn day here in downtown Calgary, and we're gonna take a walk around, give you our first impressions of the camera.
So much like your 5D Mark IV, it does share a very similar sensor at 30.3 megapixels.
Yeah.
With that, you'll also find Canon's dual pixel autofocusing. So I'm just tapping the touchscreen here on Brandon's face. It's tracking him nice and accurately there.
Yeah, I really like how the camera feels in hand. It's got a strong, excellent grip. It feels like a Canon.
Yeah, the camera does feel like an old friend, especially with the grip. It's not too short, so your pinky does have room to be there.
I'm finding that I keep hitting this multifunction bar all the time.
Yeah, I honestly would have preferred just another control dial. I do prefer that tactile feedback. Now, it is customizable like much of the camera, so it's something to get used to, I guess. So as a wedding shooter coming from the A9 with that fast readout electronic shutter, I am used to shooting silent all the time, and with this, you do get that electronic shutter option, so you're completely silent there. But it is a traditional rolling shutter, so you're still going to get distorted moving subjects and flickering when you're under certain types of artificial light.
So we've been playing with the RF 50mm 1.2L, and it's been an excellent lens to play with, but we thought we should give the adapter a try.
Whoa, yeah, the shutter closes when you switch lenses, I remember that. So less dust problems, but I mean, there is a chance you might damage it now.
Overall, I think it's
a good idea. People have been asking for it.
It's kind of crazy that it's taken this long for it to kind of happen.
So they've made 3 adapters available now. One regular one lets you adapt all of your EF or even EFS crop sensor glass now. We've got this one here with a control ring that I would immediately configure to my aperture control.
Yeah, that's definitely the most intuitive one for sure.
They've also got one coming that lets you drop in filters behind your EF or EFS lenses too.
So what are your final thoughts on the camera?
Yeah, well, it was really fun shooting with it today, and if you're existing Canon user, especially of an entry-level body, not yet jumping up to full frame, I would definitely consider this with an adapter to use maybe your EFS lenses and maybe even move up to those R lenses in the future, because it does seem really promising as a lens system. Now, lack of IBIS. So you are going to be lacking stabilization built into the body. So if you do want that feature, you would have to go for a stabilized lens. Although the ones that are missing stabilization are generally your faster lenses anyways.
Yeah. And I guess the last disappointing thing that we find is that it's only got one card slot. And as much as the internet wants to hate on just having one card slot, I think that's more than acceptable for most cameras. So I've had a card fail on me, Louie's never had a card fail on him, and ultimately it just depends on your needs as a photographer. Be sure to check out the full review with Dave and Ev coming out shortly. Thanks for watching.